Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is really appreciated. Let's jump into the video. It's the next package from Fan Home as part of my Optimus Prime Build-A-Figure. So we have another 5 issues, which is really cool indeed. We've got issue 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. Another 5 issues means we're going to see a little bit closer to that Optimus Prime being built. So without further ado, let's jump in and start with the build. In this video, let's take a look at part 22. So as always, you get this very cool instruction book. Now in every single book there's a feature on somebody different. This one it's the US Army, and then it goes into some of the characters. So we've got Optimus Prime's father here, and then talks about some of the older toys. We've got Ultra Magnus, the Autobot Series 5, and it gives you a nice little real detailed look at each of the figures. And then of course at the end there's the instruction manual for the parts that you get in that particular issue. Doesn't look like a huge amount of parts, so it should be relatively straightforward to do. I'm going to speed the camera up just for the sake of time and see what we've got. Now this is a continuation of the leg piece that we've already built, so I'm going to have a quick look and make sure all the parts are there as per the instructions. Have a look at the screws. We've got everything that we need there, and then I'm just going to grab the earlier built part of the leg, or the earlier built leg. Now I thought this was complete, but it's obviously not. There's a piece that we need to add on, so this part just snaps on the front like that. Now the parts within this series, if you haven't caught any of the other videos that I've done, are a variation of plastic parts, metal parts, parts that screw, and parts that just kind of snap together. So that particular part that just went onto the shin was one that just snaps on, so you literally just sort of push it into the holes that are there. You've got these kind of rivet things as well for some parts where there's movement and articulation, and I've got to build this little joint piece. So there's 2 really small little rivets, so just be careful you don't drop those. Put them into the hole like that, and I use a pair of pliers just to make sure that I can get them in place nice and securely without causing any damage to the build. And then there's another piece here with another tiny little rivet. Make sure that the holes are lined up. As I said, be really careful. Oh, there you go, I've dropped it already. Be really careful with these because they are tiny pieces. Now for the most part they do tend to give you 1 or 2 more screws than you need, but I found with the rivets they tend to just give you exactly what you need, so definitely make sure that you don't drop these or lose these or anything like that. This part just attaches to the front there. The ball joint part actually just snaps in like so. And then having a look at the instructions, I'm going to have to take a part off that I've previously put on, which is this front piece here. And that should just pull off because it was just snapped on in the first place. So I'm just double checking where it's attached, just because I don't want to cause any damage to any parts. There's 3 pegs at the back there, and there's a big one in the middle. There we go, it came off quite easily. And then he just goes in just like that over there. And there is a screw to attach as well, but I just want to see how that looks when I put it back on before I put the screw on, making sure that I've got all the pieces in the right place. But yeah, there we go. It's kind of fleshing them out a little bit. As I said, I thought this leg was completely done, but obviously there's a few little extra bits. Now, how many issues it's taken to put a leg together, we're going to have to replicate this to build the other leg, so it's going to take a good dozen or so issues to build the other leg, I would assume. And then this part just snaps on the front. So in this particular issue there was no screws required at all, just those 2 rivets, and the rest all just pushes into place. And it does push in really securely, but there we go. That's the leg, I think, now finished. Awesome. So this thing is really starting to take shape now, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I can't wait for next month. Check out fanhome.co.uk to pick up your own subscription, either of Optimus Prime or one of the other very awesome subscription services that they've got out available. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. I'll see you soon.